and we are acting within international law, and we will be publishing a legal statement later today to show that.
That's not a view shared by Ireland's Foreign Minister. He's warned any move by London to walk away from the arrangements it agreed would
send headlines around the world that the United Kingdom is deliberately breaking international law.
A view shared by the president of Sinn Féin. She says the British government
is now proposing to introduce legislation that will undoubtedly breach international law.
Vice President of the European Union, Maros Sefcovic, added this.
So let's call a spade a spade. This is illegal.
A view shared by a majority of legal opinion. And let's not forget Johnson's government has form on telling us legislation doesn't break international law and then conceding it does. Remember the Internal Market Bill.
The Internal Market Bill breaks international law. That's the discussion that's carrying on at the moment. You're shaking your head.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I would say to my honourable friend that yes, this does break international law in a very specific and limited way.
And let's remind ourselves how we got here. In 2019, Johnson shamelessly told us,
this is, in my view, a great deal for the country. It's a great deal for the whole United Kingdom.
Now he's saying his deal is so bad, so terrible, so calamitous that it represents grave peril to the country. Why hasn't anyone in Downing Street made a citizen's arrest? In July 2019, Johnson made this promise.
Under no circumstances, whatever happens, will I allow the EU or anyone else to create any kind of division down the Irish Sea.
3 months later, he agreed to checks in the Irish Sea.
The net result of which is that there's pretty much a border in the Irish Sea.
Johnson knew exactly what damage his oven-ready deal would cause when he signed it because his government's own impact assessment told him, and so did this. This leaked Treasury presentation in 2019 goes on to say checks and declarations from the protocol would be highly disruptive to the Northern Ireland economy, that SMEs are likely to struggle to bear the cost, and acknowledges that it would increase the price of high street goods. But Johnson still shamelessly continued to tell the public this.
This document is talking about checks both ways.
And that's wrong, because there won't be checks.
A barefaced lie, and he whipped his MPs to vote for his deal, telling Parliament this.
It is in full compatibility, Mr. Speaker, with the Good Friday Agreement.
And it gets even worse. This is what DUP MP Ian Paisley said in 2021.
Johnson did tell me personally that he would, after agreeing to the protocol, he would sign up to changing that protocol and indeed tearing it up.
If correct, it means the Prime Minister went to the country in the December 2019 general election with an oven-ready Brexit deal which he believed needed to be torn apart. And isn't that now exactly what he's doing?